What's going on, guys? So we get this a lot. There's a lot of game tables out there, and you might be doing your research right now. We get this question a lot of what is the difference between a budget versus a premium game table? And we're gonna take you through that in this video today. I'm George, I'm the founder of Game Theory Tables. We've been in-home recreation, building the #1 brand of poker tables for the last 19 years, and also the highest rated board game table. So we're gonna walk you through the difference between budget and premium. So recently there's a lot of choices out there. There's so many choices for board game tables, but what we're seeing in terms of a pattern is generally a budget table is going to be more of an IKEA experience. All right, what they're gonna send you is 4 rails, 4 legs, and a bunch of sections for a baseboard, and then they're gonna give you a neoprene mat where you roll over and that's your playing surface. That's kind of the level that you're gonna get in this budget conscious, because there are pricing constraints. They have to break it down in order to ship it to you cheap, right? So expect that sort of experience, right? In terms of woods, when you start getting down into budget, you might start encountering MDF, some veneered stuff, some plywood, things like that. Those are all factors in terms of reducing price and getting it down to a budget. So if we go to the other side, when you're talking about a premium game table, now you're removing some of those constraints, right? You're all solid wood generally. What you'll notice with Game Theory tables is the difference in terms of presence, command of the table, because we don't have to break it down. We'll ship you the entire table. You put the legs on, it takes 20 minutes, right? But the whole thing's built up. So we have more engineering that we can play with. So all the components are solid wood, and we build up the rails and the legs actually to be hollow. What does that do? That creates some mysterious, strange cavities, some pass-throughs in the table. And what can you do with that? Now, basically every table in Game Theory, you can add power and make it a full power center. Like not just little USB plugs, but 110 volt laptops, monitors, all this stuff, right, that you can power into. Now we get to play with that. Now number 2, all the leg caps are also hollow. So we have a lot of game theorists that like to put their neoprene mats, their battle maps directly right in here. So now it becomes kind of a storage, mysterious storage, lot of space built inside the table. Now let's talk about the magnetic rail feature, right? So in recent years, the magnetic rail feature has kind of become a commodity, all right? A rail where you can attach accessories to. So maybe 5 years ago that was kind of a novelty, but now it's kind of the standard. So you kind of look at this as a commodity. Now what you're looking at is, okay, what is the quality of the accessories, right? We're starting to see more sort of lower price accessories come out. They might be blow molded, they might be like plastic injection, and then you kind of click a little thing on for the budget tables. But for premium tables, now you're talking about the actual feel of the product, right? All of our accessories are solid wood, they're sized correctly, they're designed by gamer feedback. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of installed bases, gamer feedback. So what you're gonna get when you actually feel it, it's gonna feel premium, and when you click it together, you're gonna hear that big click, right? All the accents, the magnets that we use, from the accessories to the making sure that everything fits tight in terms of the dining top. These are all really high-powered magnets. It has just a good feel to it, right? Something that you can't really see online. Budget versus premium is really how it feels, right? So that's one of the considerations, that everything when it fits together just feels like a premium product. Now, one thing that really bothers me, this is my pet peeve, right? 19 years in-home recreation. I built the largest poker table brand in the US before creating Game Theory. So one of the biggest things that really bugs me is how some budget board game tables treat their playing surface, right? So to me, if you buy a premium board game table, your playing surface is equally important. But a lot of the budget, what they do is they'll send you a whole bunch of pieces for a baseboard, and they send you one neoprene mat, and you roll it out and that's it. Essentially, you're playing on a giant mouse pad, which sort of defeats the purpose of having this really nice table. So what do? We took our expertise from poker and here's what you're gonna get with us, right? So it is a hand upholstered, solid playing surface board. And this material here, it's proprietary to us. We call it dynamic gaming suede. It's US made, it's waterproof, it's fire retardant. It's the same material that they use in casinos, right? And using the high-end equipment that we have, we then dye sublimate, we do custom personalized printing, graphic design on this. We're the only brand that allows you to personalize, right, on casino professional felt, right? And this stuff is used, its purpose is to be running 24/7 in the casino. So this is the highest quality that you're gonna get. Not only did we do that, we've partnered up with some of the biggest artists to be able to bring their unique designs into the game theory product line. So what you're getting is a total premium personalized table that commands presence when you walk in, because every game night, that's why you buy a game table. You want to create memories with friends and family, right? So all of this comes together for that that experience that is unmatched, right? You want people to remember your game nights? Well, this is it. And finally, you're talking about budget versus premium. You're kind of looking at things like warranty. How far do they back their product? So over a decade ago, we started backing all of our products with a lifetime warranty, right? So anything goes wrong, right? Next year will be 20 years. Well, I'm about 20 years in this game. Anything goes wrong in the life of your table, you call us, we'll make it right. And that's what allowed us to be the highest rated board game table and poker table company in the world. All right, so it's that sort of trust and knowing that we didn't just arrive yesterday. We've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and it is all of the refinement. This is all that we do each and every day. So the difference between budget versus premium, all of those considerations. And oh, by the way, we actually have, for the gamers that are really out there, we have the digital displays. We have cutting edge innovation that you can build into or pair with your table. So at the end of the day, that's kind of the night and day difference. Are you actually in the market talking to consumers, trying to push it forward, versus are you just creating something that looks like and kind of feels like a thing? So what I want to invite you guys to, if you guys are ever in Vegas on a vacation, at a convention or whatever, please come on down, visit us at Game Theory Tables. Well, I will personally walk you through each one of these points. I will show you all the details on what makes a premium versus a budget game table.